Hey Capricorns, Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Sorry I'm late on getting out this summer solstice reading for you, but what it's really going to come down to now is that the full moon will be in Capricorn. So I feel like for those of you that don't set your intentions, just know that you're still manifesting. So it's whatever you've been focusing on in your life, that's what you're going to manifest. So if you've been focusing on negative things, you're going to manifest more of those negative things. So that's just kind of a warning, and that's what really was coming through right before I started this reading. So with the summer solstice, I mean, you know, that was yesterday, but we're still looking at being in this halfway point in the year. So whatever you were hoping to accomplish this year, so I feel like there's still decisions on the table that you haven't made. There's still you know, it's like you're working towards things, but do you know what you're working towards? Like, what's the end goal here? And I think that that's been up in the air for you, Capricorn. So this could be major things in your life, major things about, you know, work or relationships. So there's decisions that need to be made, and I feel like if you've been just trying to float through, you're gonna find kind of a big wake-up call on the full moon in Capricorn. So so if you come in late on this reading, I am going to post the replay of it on my YouTube. So let's just keep going here. Spirit guides, what is the focus here for Capricorn? How funny. Set your intentions. Oh, you can't see it. Set your intentions. This is so critical. And I feel like the reason why it's so critical is because you're a manifester no matter what, right? It's like you might as well hone in on that and have your intentions and focus set on what you desire, not whatever is, you know, kind of taking over your life. Like if you're really dwelling on a relationship or a job that you're unhappy in, then you're going to manifest more of that if you're not mindful of your intentions. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have possessed self-confidence. So I think that it's really about that understanding of how powerful you are and setting your intention to make that a focus that is towards your desires and not towards, you know, other things that are going haywire in your life. Like you don't want to manifest more of that, right? So let's look at, for love, where does your spirit guides want you to focus? Okay, we have freedom. And it says you are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. All right, so what is freedom? How does that apply to your love situation? If you associate freedom with being unattached, then there is, and you are attached, then that is an issue, right? So I feel like it says self-imposed. That's why I said that. And so I feel like there's a level of needing to understand that you need to feel free even within a relationship. And if you can't with the particular partner, then it's really time to evaluate that. At the bottom of the deck, we have cooperation. And it says, in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. But it's also, to me, this is like, who can you build with? Who's on your same page that you can really build with? And if you're single, I feel like, you know, that's something that you really need to look at. And then if you're in a relationship, are you on the same team? Are you able to build, you know, something beautiful together? So that's, wow, that's exactly the feelings that I was getting right before starting this reading. So we're off to a good start here. So what is the past energy for Capricorn, the recent past? And we have rest and rejuvenate, the Four of Swords. And this is a good energy. I feel like there's been, you know, the opportunity to take time to yourself, whether you're in a relationship or not. But I feel like this is, you know, also there is a level of thinking that things are just going to work out. And I feel like, you know, with this set your intentions, I feel like that's going to come into play big time for you with this full moon in Capricorn. So we have as the current energy the Five of Wands, obstacles and challenges. And that's what I'm saying is I think that for a while it has worked for you to kind of just say, you know, I'm just going to step back and see how things work out. And it's now you're coming into some challenges that you weren't prepared for. So what is the challenge here for Capricorn? And we have the Six of Cups, memories of love. So this is definitely a challenge dealing with a soulmate. That's what I'm getting here. So I feel like, you know, it's like, you know, the value of this relationship, but I feel like, it's been misaligned. And so now it's about really looking at why or how this person, you know, how are you aligning with this person? Are you able to build together? You know, sometimes people come into our lives for a reason and they are our soulmate, but it doesn't mean it will be forever. It's just about that evaluation time. And that's what I'm really getting here. Do you feel free? Do you feel confident in this relationship? Okay, what is the advice from Spirit here for Capricorn? And we have the Eight of Swords. So this is not free. This is feeling trapped in a relationship. And, you know, it's like, whether it's a long-standing relationship or whatever the reason is that you feel trapped, that is Spirit really trying to tell you that you're trapped and you need, but it's a self-imposed prison. So it's something that you need to work through and get out of. And, you know, this could be just taking that break. So we had the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords. I mean, it's like 4, 5, 6, and then we jump to 8. So we got all the elements here. I feel like it's like there is a barrage of energy around you. And that could be why you're trapped in fear. Is it fear of being alone? Is it fear of hurting someone else? I feel like you need to really put yourself first and go after what is going to be a counterpart or a partnership that's connected at the soul that you can really build your dreams with, because you can make your dreams come true. That's not just a saying. And I feel like Capricorn, if anyone, can really go after what they desire and make it happen. So don't allow, you know, anyone to get in the way of that, right? But being really honest with yourself, because I feel like this trapped in fear, it's all mental. So there's a lot of self-sabotage. There's a lot of kind of lies that you're telling yourself in a way. And so, I mean, really know that you have the power, okay? So what is the outcome here? And we have the Eight of Pentacles, positive movement forward. I do see you riding off into the sunset, and I feel like this is something, you know, it's like, you know, when you're setting your intentions, okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. So it's definitely ending a cycle, okay? And I feel like you're getting that positive movement forward. This is you riding off into the sunset towards the things that you know do make you happy, and maybe letting go of trying to force something to happen, whatever this relationship is. I'm strongly getting a relationship, a long-standing relationship. So for those of you that are single, this may not be your reading. All right, so why do we have this Four of Swords here for Capricorn? We have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like there's been this like, I feel like there's something where you're putting a lot of energy and work in, and you're not getting that balance back. You know, it's not creating a flow of two people coming together and working hard on things. And this could be for all number of reasons, but that's something that's really eating away at you. All right, so why is this Five of Wands here? And we have Temperance. So, you know, that's the obstacles and challenges. It's like they're coming about. This Temperance card is a little different. It's really like she's planted seeds, and she's it's because it's the mystical dream. It's a little abstract. So I feel like it's like, where are you putting your energy? Are you getting back what you put in? And it goes back to that Six of Pentacles. So I feel like the more you put in, the more challenging it seems to be. And I think that's your sign. Those are your red flags that this relationship is, you know, going south, and it's not fulfilling you. You don't feel free. You feel trapped. And I feel like there's definitely a need to focus, set your intentions. We have the full moon in Capricorn, which is going to be, you know, manifestation day, right? So just think about, where was your mindset on the new moon, and just know that that's what's going to come up on this new moon in Capricorn on the 24th. All right, so why is this Six of Cups here as the challenge? And we have the Four of Swords. So we're starting to get repeating energy here. So I feel like this is really, Four of Swords in love is really talking about needing a break at the very least here. Needing a break. The Six of Cups, you know, having this, it's like you need a break. That's the challenge, but you may be remembering things in a better light than what they actually are. Or maybe times were great before, but that's what you're holding on to. And I think that, you know, you're getting yourself trapped, like you feel like you're in obligation to this person, and you're not. You don't owe anybody anything. All right, why is this Eight of Swords here? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this, it could be about finances, but it's really like these people are coming to this person wanting a handout, and, you know, I think the charity needs to stop now. I think that's what's making you feel trapped, because maybe this person or whatever, there's people that you feel obligated to take care of, and I feel like you need to let that go. That's not in your highest good. All right, so why is this Eight of Pentacles here as the outcome? We have the Dreamer of Swords. So this is the Page of Swords. So I feel like there's a conversation that's going to happen, okay? And, you know, I feel like if it's you initiating it, you can gear it and make it the best case scenario for you. Sorry, something happened outside that kind of startled me. But if it's the other person, I feel like it's going to make it more emotional. And that's just your own control issues that you need to let go of. If the other person has the balls or whatever to really see this for what it is, then, you know, be open to that. Also, if you initiate it, I feel like it's kind of like you're going to spit it out and be like, we're done, and outie, right? So at the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. You could be dealing with a Pisces. That's clarifying the bottom of this deck of, you know, this World card. This cycle is really needs to end. And I feel like there's a fear about ending it, because of, I feel like the fear is emotional. I feel like it's scary to be on your own. It's scary to, you may be in a place of really discomfort, but it's known to you. So it's kind of like still going into the unknown, even though it may be the most positive move for you. Obviously, this message isn't for everybody, but this is what's coming through for you, Capricorn. So let's get a Whispers of Healing Oracle card and close this reading out. If you came in late, I am going to post the replay on my YouTube channel. So what do we have? Compassion. Okay, let's see if we can get it to show up without messing up everything. So compassion. So this is, okay, this is having compassion. Yes, being the most sensitive you can in this situation. But what about having compassion for yourself? You may feel an obligation towards somebody, but it's time to have compassion for yourself and that person. You both have to go in different directions, and it's time to really come from the heart and realize that you both probably feel trapped in this situation. So let's go ahead and read what it says here. Okay. Let's put it here. During a healing challenge, it might seem counterintuitive to have compassion for someone who hurt you in the past. However, forgiveness is a vital step in your healing process. Decide to let go of resentment. Feelings of hurt, suffering, being the victim, or wanting revenge are low in vibration and prevent you from making progress. Forgiveness carries a high vibration. Forgiving someone in your past will bring healing to you. You don't need to communicate an apology. Forgiveness is something you do within yourself. Once you decide to forgive, it can lead to feelings of tolerance, sympathy, and consideration for the person who hurt you. This card might be prompting you to consider any hurt or pain you may have caused others. Ponder the times when others have forgiven you. Forgiveness is a process. You may need to reflect on small offenses more than once, and bigger offenses even more so. So I do feel like there is, probably, hurts that you've both caused each other. And I feel like the most compassionate thing to do, it's like lay this to rest. This is a specific message. So, if you feel like it's not your message, then it's not your message. Maybe run it through your intuition to really decide, because this is not a message that a lot of people want to hear. But if you're feeling trapped and stuck in this relationship, then it's time to end it. It's the best thing for both of you. And really allow the divine to guide you through this, okay? So, again, it's a general message, so it may not be yours. All right, I will be back to do Aquarius shortly, and thank you so much for watching. The replay will be on my YouTube. Remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.